I wasn't gonna open up with this, but Matt Friend and the impersonations are so fantastic. I've got one, if I can do it before I get to anything that I actually want to do. It's a Bernie Sanders impersonation, but if Bernie Sanders and Bernie Mac were the same person. It goes like this. These motherfucking 1%ers, I'll tell you right now. You're gonna come down here, they're gonna ask for the fucking free healthcare. I said, guess what? I'll just turn your busted ass brother downstairs. You're gonna get some free comprehensive healthcare right now. It ain't good, but it's real, it's real. 35 years married, huh? Whoa. That's insane. Who's on the opposite end of that spectrum? Who here is a product of divorce? All right, there you go. Any real divorce though? Like they were fighting while you were still living in the house. They didn't wait for you to like move out, like that kind of shit. Anybody? Raise your hand. Anyone? You? All right. Woo. Was it palpable? Like the tension in the? Could you tell that it was your fault? Did you know? I don't do well with, and I'm not making fun of you. My parents never got divorced. My father went to jail, and that's how my mom got out of it the first time. So it was just, so if anybody needs drugs after the show, I know a guy. But I don't do well with spousal tension. I don't do well. Maybe it's because I'm a man child. I don't do well with being in a household with someone who's like upset with me and won't talk about it. Because if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. You know what I mean? If we're gonna have to fight, let's have a fight. I do great with confrontation. Ugh, I love confrontation. Oh, I got mad the other day and I was like seeing an old friend again. I was like, oh, where have you been? But tension, I don't do well. Some people want to go on these walks. They want to go on these actual like mental walks, these physical walks, and I want to respect people. I want to respect them, but just know I'm going to be over here, just like, just getting all stewed up. You know what I mean? And just like, just getting mad. And because if you let me get all stewed up, it's not going to be good. Don't let these emotions wind up, because I never wind up and say, you know what? You're absolutely right. Everything you said was valid. I respect you, and I was being very dismissive of your feelings. It's almost never that. It's always just wind up to like, you know what? Why don't you get in your car, wrap yourself around a tree or something like that. You know what I mean? It's fucking terrible. It's an awful thing to say to somebody. It's awful, I know. And so I recently broke up with a young lady, and we had to live with each other for another 2 months. Yeah, it's tough. And it's not because we were trying to rekindle, it's just we were just too broke to fucking leave. Like nobody had fuck you, I'm out of here money. She was a little bit better off. She had like, listen, I'm not coming home this weekend money. But we were, you know, and so I was worried that I was gonna have to live in this sort of tension for another 2 months. Have to, you know, tell someone every morning to wrap themselves around a tree or something like that. I didn't want to do that. And I would have switched it up. I would have been like, wrap yourself around a Christmas tree, or wrap, you know what I mean? Like something nice. So we lived with each other for another 2 months, and as you can imagine, it was fucking amazing. It was so much fun. Oh, we watched movies, we got takeout, we just hung out. Nobody hated anybody. She liked me way more the last 2 months than she did the previous 4. And one day we were laying in bed together because we were still sharing a bed. Not because I wanted to like, you know, hook up, or because I was like, oh, maybe this could be a thing. It was because I'm spiteful. Because we were together for 3.5 years. So I'm not going to let her sleep in bed by herself for 2 months in a queen-size bed, get all this rest and that like good rejuvenated pussy, and like send her out into the fucking world. Like, while I'm sleeping on the couch and I'm just like, somebody love me, you know what I mean? Just fucking, no, I'm not doing it. I told her, I was just like, listen, you're gonna deal with this sleep apnea until we get our security deposit back. And We did. We shouldn't have gotten that security deposit back, but we did. 35 years. What's your secret? Because we didn't know. Well, she's here. She's here right now. Actually, we didn't know. What is it? What was it?
She's very tolerant.
Tolerant. What is his worst trait? What is his third worst trait then? I don't want to plant the bug in your ear. You're driving home, 35 years of marriage, and you're like, you know what? I do fucking hate you. And I'm fucking leaving money. Because we've done well since you're in finance. And I get half of that shit. Well, I guess I'll leave you with this. I'm kind of on the market now. And I'm finding that even not sleeping on the couch has not helped me much. And the other day I was hitting on the girl at the gym, and yes, absolutely. Is that you? You saw me on the elliptical, sweating profusely. Not even using like a real machine like the treadmill, but something that is like nice to my joints. And I don't blame you for not wanting to fuck me. All right, guys, that's my time. I appreciate it.